Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta Dot Exchange. On Friday, I said this market is technically looking long. And number one, Nifty closed above 24,300 for second consecutive straight days in last 1 month. If you can remember, in the first week of July, there was everything positive and everyday market was rallying for 5 continuous trading days. For 4 days, it was up straight, and fifth day, there was a gap up. And then during that time, the Nifty closed above 24,300 two times. And then, the fifth day, there was some profit booking, market came down. The next day, the Trump announced that there is no more ceasefire with Iran. And then the Nifty came back to 23,800. That means wiping out the entire gain made in the first 5 trading sessions. And then after that, from that day till today, there was only one day Nifty closed about 24,300 and only one day Nifty closed below 23,800. So otherwise, it was trading between 23,800 and 24,300 for the rest of the days. So that time itself, I said, sooner or later, this market is either going to break out or going to break down. But the next leg of the rally may be powerful, or next leg of the crash may also be powerful. Then the indication I said, wait for the Nifty to close about 24,300 or wait for Nifty to close below 23,800. So Nifty closed about 24,300, not only once on Thursday and again on Friday. So for 2 days. And now the GIFT Nifty is indicating about 150 point gap up. So this is the third straight day, but we have to wait for the closing. And also I told you, as of Friday, for 6 straight days, the Nifty formed a green candle. Today it may not form the green candle because 150 point is a very big gap up. Then there can be some small profit booking. Market may close in a red candle, but the thing is, market is likely to close above yesterday's closing level. Right? So, and also some technical analysis which I follow, I said as per the technical analysis, the market is long as of Friday. Right? So, and I also indicated that there were a few times due to the headline news, things went wrong with the technical analysis. Right? Technical analysis is nothing but, predicting the future price trend based on the recent past price trend. But then, one headline news can change everything. And what has happened last 4 or 5 times, every time Nifty showed long or short, the headline news came opposite to that, and then the market reversed. So that's why the technical did not work. But now, Friday, technically, the market showed long, and the headline news also came in favor of the technical. On Saturday, the Trump announced that is stopping all the attack on Iran and giving another chance for peace negotiation. And of course, Iran has denied it, so they have a reason to deny. So because of this, over the weekend, the crude oil has fallen at some point of time 7%, but I think now it is down about 4.5 to 5%. And then US futures also significantly increased. And not only that, other things are also looking for very good for our market. And look at the monthly auto sales. So this month, the monthly auto sales is the highest ever sales. So that's what the media says. And that's the last month's sales. So that is something really very good for us autos. And on top of which 4-5% a crash in the crude oil prices. So that will do very well for auto industry. And banking, the banking is trying to recover. In US, they did not increase the interest rate. So this week, RBI policy is there. So they are also likely to maintain the status quo. So that is something positive for banking. And FIA started buying once again. And after relentlessly selling for so many months, in the month of July, they were net buyers. And then now domestic institutions are may tend to book some profits. So geopolitical tension, crude oil, FIA buying, so suddenly everything looks good. And in fact, it was looking this good only in the first week of July. Then everybody expected market is likely to break out. And now, but the thing is, one announcement from Trump, no more ceasefire with Iran, reversed everything. So the same way, now technically this market is bullish, put call ratio around 1.15, and then relative strength index is 60. So which means that, the market's gaining traction without going to the overbought status. So that means there is a further room for a rally. And over the weekend, ITC results came, Maruti results came. The results doesn't seem to be good, but the thing is, monthly auto sales is good. That will compensate for Maruti, right? So now 24,300 crossed decisively. So the next one is 24,600. That is a post-war high made sometimes in April, and that is one resistance. And now we are coming very close to that. Who knows? In a day or two, we might even take out that, or who knows, even today also we might take it out. And if that happens, so the next ultimate resistance is 24,800. That is 62.8 Fibonacci retracement. So that is the ultimate resistance. If that is also taken out, this time somehow my gut feeling says that it will take out. If that is also taken out, so straight away, there is no other resistance in between. So the straight away resistance is 26,300 to 26,400. That is a 100% retracement of Fibonacci. So which means that by the end of this year, the Nifty might give zero return, right? So that is the picture right now. So that bullish only the market is looking. Of course, when I say markets are bullish, it doesn't mean that the market has to go every day higher. It will come under selling pressure. But the point here is that now the time is to buy the dip, not sell the rally. So as I told you, for this week, that means until tomorrow, I said the range is 24 to 26. Right? But we are coming very close to 26. Then, for the month, I said, 24,800, but that is subject to change because I told you it's going to be difficult to predict. Okay, now this is about the market. And on Friday, 24,300 put option added huge open interest, which was trading around 55 rupees. So those who have sold, they must be lucky today. I think that opening itself will be around 15-20 rupees. Coming back to some important, I think everybody has spoken it. From today, there are some changes in the market timing. So non-F&O stocks, no change. It trades up to 330 as usual. F&O stocks trade only at 315. Then after 315, that will go into closing auction session. Just like a pre-open session we have. In pre-open session, you can place the buy order, you can place the sell order. Up to certain time, you can even modify the order. And then from 9:07 to 9:08, at a random time, they will close and they will freeze. Then if you have bought the buy order, okay, if that is matched, you will get to buy. If you have put a sell order that gets matched, then it will be, your sell order will be executed at 9:15. So the same way now from 3:15 onwards and closing auction session will begin. You want to buy, you can place a buy order. You want to sell, you can place a sell order, but the order will not get executed. So that will be, order freezing will happen at some point, I think between 3:28 and 3:30, I think. And then after that, it will get executed. So this is to calculate the closing price of the stocks in an efficient way. Sometimes, what happens, so far, last half an hour weighted average has been taken. If suppose suddenly last half an hour, Nifty rallies 100 point, right? And then if that is an expiry day, then actually Nifty future will be trading around 24,000, but weighted average closing will be showing 23,950, 50-60 point lower. So that disturbs the, people who are trading intraday and mutual fund net asset value. Sometimes I see 20 lakh MTM profit. End of the day, I see MTM profit is only 15 lakhs. Why? That's because last half an hour weighted average price. So that last half an hour weighted average price, it does not reflect the actual closing. So therefore, SEBI is coming out with this new idea, so that now the actual closing price will be more or less in line with the reality, right? So for us, what does it matter? All those things. For us, only one thing matters. Now, the market is not going to end at 330. The market is going to end at 340. So if you are an intraday player, now you make a note of it. So from here, we have to work another 10 minutes every day. So that is the news. So let us see where the market goes. And everybody is hoping for a breakout this times. So as I told you earlier, I had bought a hell lot of call options, and I also sold a hell lot of put options, but they are all in December series, too long for the time being to predict. But however, the 23,000 put option, I think I told you I have more than 1 lakh quantity. I control more than 5% of the open interest in that particular strike price. I think the price has come down to below 200. I think my average price should be around 500 to 600, and like 1 lakh quantity. That means I should make about 5 to 6 crore only in that one contract. And I've already made 3 to 4 crore. So another 2 crore is waiting. So I believe in becoming rich slowly. I don't believe in becoming rich quickly. So that's why mostly I trade in long-term options. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.